My name is Chad Spencer, and I am excited to talk to all of you about what it means to be a business for others. You see, in my life, in my family, me and Kelly have been so committed to vulnerable families and kids all across this country, through For Others, the organization, but also personally, even in my own home. It obviously became a passion for us. And my question for myself was, being involved means a lot of different things. You can write a check, absolutely, and we're a part of doing that. On top of that, you can serve, you can pray, you can do all these things to support the cause of what it means to go and help vulnerable families all across the country. And for that, I want to say thank you. One of the things I want to challenge you to think about, though, is that in my business, I'm an owner, and the question is, what does it look like to facilitate a culture of generosity, a culture of giving, and a culture of difference making? And so in my business, I began to challenge myself what it looks like to take the organization I have, which is retail, and how do I weave this story of helping change vulnerable kids' lives all across the country into the business. All of you have businesses out there, and in my company, what I did was, one thing I did is I created a program called Purchase with Purpose. And so when everybody comes into my stores and they buy a sofa or they buy a chair, a piece of that goes back to For Others. Now, what I will tell you about it, more importantly, is that my people that work in my organization, they began to catch this story that they work for an organization where the owner really cares about others and not just about profits. That becomes very powerful for the things that I want to create inside my four walls and inside my businesses and even online. On top of that, what ends up happening with the guests inside the store is that we get to tell them stories of meaning and differentiation and how we differentiate ourselves from everybody else in our business. We also created a different program called Hope to Dream. And what this does is it provides beds for these kids that are sleeping on floors. I don't know if you know this, but in the foster care world, a really quick way for a mother to lose their child in the foster care system is they get a visit by DCS and they don't even have a bed for them to sleep on. So what we aim to do is provide beds so that that mom gets to keep their child. These are just a couple simple ways where I've taken my business to think about holistically what I could do to create a new culture of generosity, a culture of giving, a culture of sacrifice, and a culture that says we are for others. I want you to think about how your business could take that idea and make it a movement within your business to generate a culture that is giving, a culture that is selfless, and a culture that is differentiated, that's making a difference in kids' lives all across America. For more information, reach out to us if you want to be a part of this so that we can get businesses being for others.